The Salem witch trials began in 1692. Several women and men were accused of illegal practice of witchcraft. The individuals were charged residents of Salem Village in the Massachusetts Bay Colony. The first woman to be accused of the eclectic practice of witchcraft was Sarah Osborne, Sarah Good, and Tituba. These women and men were accused of witchcraft following the mysterious maladies experienced by Elizabeth Parris and Abigail Williams. Tituba confessed to the crimes after being coerced by the authorities. After she admitted to the crime, Tituba asked the authorities to seek for more witches in Salem. The doctor also confirmed the mysterious maladies experienced by Abigail Williams and Elizabeth Parris. She concluded that they were suffering from the effects of witchcraft. Several residents from Salem Village were corroborated into the crime. Apart from the girls, there were other members of the community who had experienced the effects of witchcraft. Salem residents afflicted them together, following wide accusations of individuals engaged in witchcraft.
Several centuries ago, many practicing Christians and those of other religions had a strong belief that the devil could give certain people known as witches the power to harm others in return for their loyalty. A witchcraft craze rippled through Europe from the 1300s to the end of the 1600s. Tens of thousands of supposed witches, mostly women, were executed, though the Salem witch trials came on just as the European craze was winding down. Local circumstances explain their onset.
In 1689, English rulers William and Mary started a war with France in the American colonies. Known as the King William's War to colonists, it ravaged regions in upstate New York, Nova Scotia, and Quebec, sending refugees into the country of Essex and specifically Salem Village in the Massachusetts Bay Colony.
The Puritans strongly believed in the existence of witches and witchcraft. According to the belief, witches were in alliance with the devil that gave them power to do harm. They were blamed for all kinds of misfortunes, from illnesses and failed crops to bad weather and other things that had a perfectly rational explanation even 3 centuries ago. But due to the strong belief in the occult, the villagers were inclined to the most improbable explanations. For them, witches and witchcraft were a very real threat.
Women during this time period were considered as vulnerable and weak, and the 3 girls that were accused of witchcraft were also vulnerable and weak. The Salem witch trials were really about the fear of women's independence.
When the people were accusing the 3 witches, what they were seeing was people acting differently and starting to grow, and how the girls and women started behaving differently, and many men and women found that threatening. It's not surprising that there was an attack on the devil within.
Everyone involved in the Salem witch trials thought they were doing the right thing. The ministers, the judges thought they were doing the right thing. Even the people were accusing 3 girls of witchcraft thought they were doing the right thing. 20 people were hanged and killed by the state because of their good intentions.